The cost of wisdom is excitement. Have you ever seen your father? You must have seen your father. How is your father? Let me ask you this. Your father is not very giggly. Your father is not, always smiling. Your father is not, always happy. Why is your father always serious? Why are grown men they are always serious? As you grow up, I'm also 22. I won't say I'm the person who's very grown up. But if you have been talking to lots of people, if you have been an extrovert for a long time, and if you know human nature, I've got a bad news for you. The bad news is humans are very dark. The dark side of humanity is really dark. The greed that we have, the pride that we take, the arrogance that we have, the arrogance of human nature that all people have, the dark side of human nature and the dark side of humanity that people don't show it to everybody. Why is that? If you have been an extrovert, you know all these things. And if you have been living your life, if you have faced all the betrayals, the heartaches, you will know that humans have a dark side. They follow, how do I say it? They follow status, they follow their self interest. And when you learn these lessons after, not from a book, when you learn these lessons, not from someone, not from a freaking podcast, when you learn these lessons in a hard way, you don't get excited whenever you see anybody. You don't get excited when you see a lottery ticket. Have you seen those pranks in which a girl approaches a man and the man is just shocked that, is this a prank? Is someone recording me? How has this girl approached me? Because I haven't been approached by a girl or a beautiful girl in years. Back when I was a child, I used to get compliments. That's what the man is thinking, right? I used to get compliments that you're cute, that you're cute. Oh, you have a lovely smile. I used to get compliments all the time. But once I, reached puberty, my freaking throat voice started getting harsher, or how do I say it, masculine. I'm not getting compliments. I haven't received compliment. I haven't been approached by a single female in all these years. So how is this female approaching me all of a sudden? He looks here and there. I've seen that prank. He looks here and there. He's like, is this a prank? He hasn't said a word in, I guess, 10 or 20 seconds. He's just shocked. Why is that? He knows that people love approaching attractive human beings, and I'm not attractive. Is this a prank? This gotta be a freaking prank, right? That's the same exact thing. He has learned his wisdom that if you're ugly and if you're unattractive, people are not gonna approach you, especially girls, and especially attractive girls. They're not gonna approach you. Those pranks really tell us the cost of wisdom. Guess what is it? It's excitement. You lose your excitement when you learn very harsh lessons from learning it the hard way. And guess what? That's why your father is not every time giggly. He's never giggly. When was the last time you heard your father cry? I guess never. I suppose never. When was the last time you saw your father crying? I suppose never. You might have heard or you might have seen your mother cry, because females, they haven't lost their excitement, even though they have been, they still get reality check as they get older. But most females still have their excitement. But most men, From a young age, the whole world tells them that you are shit. You won't get a female until you make money. You won't get a female until you get status. You won't get any female until you get your attractiveness high. So most the people, most the men, most the young men, when they grow up, they get reality check from the whole world. They get reality check, they get the lessons, they learn the wisdom, and guess what? That's why when they become players, they master women. They master the woman. They master how to, manipulate women. They master all the tricks. How not to fall into traps of women or shit tests of women. But guess what? Once they are a player, once they have been with a lot of females, they lose the ability to love them. The cost of wisdom is excitement. This isn't meant to be a very sad video. It's just how the world works. It's just the way it is. How was that character says? It's just the way it is. You can't change it. You don't have the ability to change it. If you had the ability, I don't think so you would be able to change it, because it's engraved in human nature. It's engraved in our biology as we are growing up, and it's engraved in how people perceive you, and it's engraved in them too. So it's basically unchangeable, if that's a word. The cost of wisdom is what? Is excitement.